Jazzi's staff was taking care of the end-of-the-day customers on Saturday at Tome's while she scooted to the bake-off to see who the finalists were. She'd almost arrived at the judges' table under the tent when she heard loud male voices near the community center's main door. 2 men were standing under the portico. When she took a good long look, she saw that it was Finn Yarrow and Tim Blanchard, 2 of the men who were contestants in the bake-off. If they'd been having a discussion, it had turned heated. Finn's sandy hair had dropped down over his brow, and his hands were balled in fists by his side. Tim's face was red, his shoulders were hunched, and he looked ready to push Finn. Jazzi spotted Parker Olson, a close friend, in the gallery of watchers. Then she spotted Oliver exiting the side door of the center from the kitchen. Tim did push Finn then. She heard him flick the word immoral at Finn. Finn had his arm cocked, accusing Tim of being the problem. Before she could sound an alarm, Oliver and Parker had approached the men, one at Tim's side and one at Finn's. Emmeline, who had stood up at the judges' table, seeming to ignore the dishes in front of her, looked scandalized. Jazzi heard her say, "I'm going to withdraw from this judging. Those 2 are ruining this." By then, Oliver and Parker had separated Finn and Tim. They went their separate ways, but not far. Apparently, they wanted to hear the results of the judging. Jazzi approached Emmeline, but Delaney was already there, saying, "It's over, Emmeline. It's all right. We can go on with the judging now. You can enjoy these lovely desserts." Colleen, who sat next to Emmeline, said, "I'm surprised by Finn's involvement in that. He's been the photographer of many of my confections at the wedding receptions I bake for. He's never been anything but professional and polite." Thinking back on her experience at the beginning of the summer, Jazzi knew people weren't always who they seemed to be. She'd certainly been duped. As Delaney soothed Emmeline and the baker sat to taste the desserts in front of her, Jazzi approached Oliver and Parker, who were still standing near the community center's main door. "What was that all about?" she asked.